I thought the weekend went pretty well. Nobody likes the 1-4 record to start out with, but after being inside for 2.5 months, the girls came out ready to play. In that first game, I saw a lot of great things out of a lot of my young players, a lot of my freshmen. Also saw a lot of room for improvement in some areas with our pitching and with some of my big hitters that I need to produce in the middle of the lineup. But all in all, we faced some good teams, faced some good pitching, and found out, we have some work to do offensively with hitting, and as far as pitching goes, really working on cutting down on walks and letting the leadoff get on every inning. But all in all, did pretty well for a first time out the gate, so yeah.
And it was a good weekend, right, too, because even though you only got the one win at the tourney, that was the first win you've gotten at that tournament?
Yes.
Is that correct? So is that kind of like a baby step?
It is. And it was exciting to go out there against Maine, who was a very good team, very good hitting team, and get that first win and, kind of let the girls see that they can beat these teams. And it seems like in the 4 years I've been here that we kind of are under a spell with the Utah teams. For some reason, my girls just, whenever we're playing Utah State or BYU or University of Utah or Utah Valley, they just get this, they get this nervousness about them, but they need to be able to perform better against these Utah schools, and because other schools from around the country, they perform so much better, and they come out ready to play, and it showed in that main game. And they came out just firing on all cylinders and hitting the ball well. I think we had 13 hits that game, and they were a lot of fun to watch.
What's the hardest part about establishing a program that can compete, being at Idaho State and being in a winter environment like this in softball?
The hardest part is keeping the girls motivated, I think. Keeping it creative enough to where they're excited to come to practice every day, and we're not going through the same routine every morning, because we go a lot of early mornings, and it's hard. It definitely is hard, and it gets really long. And there's nothing that beats being outside, even just for the space, but nothing beats being out on the dirt, not having a roof over your head. You can hit balls as high as you want. Pitchers can throw. Nothing beats that. But, they chose to come here, and they know what the weather's like, and we keep it as game-like as possible wherever we are, and do the best with what we got. And I think the key is just working a lot on fundamentals as far as hitting, and working a lot on repetitions as far as defense, and working a lot of infield, and keeping it as game-like as possible.
Are you guys pretty much indoors for all practices right now? Or
yes.
Okay.
We're going to try and go outside this week.
Okay.
But as long as there's snow off the ground, and we'll go out there. Because, we have games, last few years, we've had home games in April that have been worse weather than it is outside right now, and so if the snow's not flying, and if it's above 30 degrees, we'll be outside. Yeah.